Hello, my name is Dorika. Welcome to this video. I am Soul Remembrance Activator who support you in remembering who you truly are to start expanding your receiving capacity. In this video, we are going to explore how to navigate life with absolute certainty, not from hope, not from blind faith, but from a deep soul knowing. It will uncover the two operating systems you can live from, what ego-based living really is, and how unhealthy attachment drains you, and the contrast with soul-based living and healthy attachment. This contrast I'm going to share with you is not just for your mind to understand, but it's for your body to feel the difference, to feel the energetic contrast, so that after this video, you start shifting into navigate your life situation with certainty. Then I'll take you into two real life examples, one in relationship, one in money, so that you also know how to apply this into your daily life. So let's start. So there are only two operating systems that you can operate from in any moment. The ego system. This is all of survival based. This is a collective programming, and we are going to shift now to live from the ego, focusing on survival, is disconnected from the soul. And then there's another system, soul operating system, expansion, focus, connected to your essence, aware of your ego, but not controlled by it. And this is what we are remembering now in this new earth, in this new society that is coming, building right now into 5D dimension. And these two systems, you can only run one at one time. They can't be run at the same time. You cannot run both ego system and soul system together. You can either only run ego system or soul system. So ego-based living feels like constantly scanning the world, your environment, for proof that you are safe. And soul-led living feels like moving through life already knowing you are safe. So from here on, I'm going to describe to you ego-based living, soul-led living. Feel it in your body and ask yourself currently, which is your operating system? Ego-based living. It is the energy of proof to me. Most people live here without realizing it. It is the energy of waiting for permission. Ego-based living is built for survival. It is the energy of waiting, needing, proving. It is needing someone or something to show you it's okay before you act. It is that proof to me energy that says, prove to me you care. Prove to me I'm making the right choice. Prove to me it's worth it. And all this relying on outside to give you the affirmation before you take action. So you're always in the waiting for proof. You are delaying your life until the outside world matches your conditions. And the funny thing is, the outside world rarely meet your conditions until you take action. It is unhealthy attachment because your stability, your security is depending on something, someone outside of you showing up the exact way you want. This is control. And can you imagine living life like this, which most of us unconsciously live because this is a collective programming that we have been conditioned to live like this, focusing on survival, waiting for things to be right before we take action, waiting for things to know that, okay, now it's time. Now I can feel safe to take action. Now I feel more certain that this can lead to results. So I take action. And yet, all this waiting, needing, proving are all draining your energy, pulling your energy away from your center. It is unstable. It is wobbly. It drains you. Living like this drains you because your center, you are saying your center is not in you, but is always out there. Something out there, someone out there is my source. Something out there is my source. You're saying you're powerless. You're saying you are not safe to act. And this is how ego-based living is, how energy is drained unconsciously. All this self-defense mechanism, survival programming, unconsciously draining your energy from your center. Living life like this lead to exhaustion, drain. Now, we are going to shift into soul-led living. Soul-led living is the energy of I know. So feel into this to feel that contrast in your body. Because this is not about some lecture teaching you facts, but it's something for you to feel into your body, to embody it, to apply it. So, soul-led living, you still hear the ego fears. You are aware. This is my fear speaking. This is my ego speaking. This is my fear coming up. So you are aware, but you don't give the power to it. You don't allow all your fear to steal the will. And soul-led living doesn't wait for proof. It doesn't need validation. Healthy attachments are connections that support you without pulling you off center. This is the key difference. Healthy attachment is connections that uplift you and they enhance, they add stability, but they don't define you. They don't pull your energy away from your center. In the ego base, your energy is being drained from your center because all that chasing, needing, proving, gripping, out of fear, out of control is actually leaking your energy. The healthy attachment are connections to uplift you, to support you. You remain in your center. Your center is in you and you feel balanced. You are not drained energetically. In soul-led living, you are grounded, you are open, and you are relaxed. You move, you take action because this is who you are, not because you have been given permission and you start to move. You are grounded, you are steady. And this is the most key in soul-led living. Even if the how, the when, or even the why is unknown, if you feel the pull forward, you move, not held back. You trust your soul guidance. And survival system, ego-based living, say this: I will only move when you prove to me it is safe, when you prove to me I'm loved, when you prove to me this is worth my time. Can you feel that stagnant energy there? Not moving, wanting to move but not moving until something proof shows up to give you that permission to move. And the soul system says, I move because I know. I choose because this is my nature. I act from the truth that is already live in me. Can you feel the difference of the two operating systems? Ego-based operating system, soul-led operating system. One, energetically drained. Another, centered, open, relaxed, grounded. Clear knowing, clear focus, direction in action. No waiting for permission. Now we're going to shift into the programming. So each of the operating system runs a program. The conditional program for the ego-based living. The remembrance program for the soul-led living. What is the difference? So, ego programming runs on conditioning. Conditioning means outside in, which means you repeat something until it feels true for you. It is learned, it's programmed, outside in. Yeah? So, example is like, you know, the sky is blue, but have you ever wondered why you know it? Because you were told the sky is blue color since young. You see it. When you open your eyes and see the sky, this color is called blue. Sky associated with blue color. And you learn it so many times. Sky, blue color. Sky, blue color. That it becomes a knowing that I just know the sky is blue color. Can you see this? Outside in. And soul remembrance is the remembering program of soul-led living. The soul runs on remembrance. It's inside out. Your soul is not learning something new. Your soul is simply remembering what is always there, what is always here. It is an awakening, it's an activation, it's a remembering of something your soul has always carried it And when you remember it, when you activate it, when you awaken it, your soul awakening, you start to radiate from within, inside out. This is remember. Like you just realize how come you have some strength, your talents. Is your remembrance, is your soul talents. You don't learn it. It's just in you. This is remembrance. Can you feel the difference of these two programming? The ego, conditioning, the soul, remembering. Now, once your soul awakens, the ego condition program start to dissolve. Your mind, your emotions, even your nervous system start rewiring, realigning, reprogramming to match your soul frequency. Feel the difference. So, how does living from ego conditioning looks like? As I described to you, again, observe. Is this how the way you live your life now? You overthink. You need the logic. You want the full plan before you move. Is the thoughts that this is good. Yeah, I would love to make this change. This change, yes, I would to say yes. But I need to know the how. I don't know the how. Wait till I know the how, then I'll take action. I need to know the when. Like when, how long it take, how much time I need to invest. I need to know the logic. It's like these external conditions present until you know the how, until you know the when, until you know the logic. Then, okay, now I feel safe to change. Now I feel safe to act. Now I feel safe to move. It is that depending on external to feel certain, which is not true certainty. Because life don't work like that. It only reveals the next step when you're already in motion. You are telling life, dear life, I want to make the change. I really would love to make the change. I'm really committed to this change. Show me the entire path first. Then I'll consider taking step 1. And life responds, why would I map the whole journey for someone who don't even want to move, who refuse to move? Why would I map you 100 steps when you don't even want to take step 1? That is life response. The logic want to know 100 steps from here on, how it move, what happened, what changed. This is the logic. The mind need that safety. And life response, life mirrors back. But you don't even making the move for 1 step. Why I give you the 100 steps? Make no sense. So can you see, this way of living is such a struggle and it's slowing down your journey. Your inner state is that move or stay here. And the life mirrors back your energy state, revealing the next path or not. Because energetically, when you move or stay, you are in this dilemma. You are not saying boldly yes. Energetically, you are not ready. Intentionally, you are not saying boldly yes to yourself. Energetically, it's quite a yo-yo. And so life also mirror back yo-yo. Yeah. Now, we're going to shift. Living from your soul is like, even without the plan, you move because you feel the pull by your soul, by something that lights you up. You trust that no matter the outcome, you will be okay. So let living. There is no wrong path, only a path that lights you up and lights you up more. Let that sink in. So let living, even when your mind doesn't know the how, the when, or the why, but because you feel the pull, that inner longing lights you up, so you move. Not from logic, but from your soul, grounded. No doubts here. That's what you move, and you stay open. You don't move and doubt. Am I moving correct? Am I making the right move? Am I on the right path? You move because you trust your soul guidance. And life responds. You are so clear. You are making that move. You are moving grounded, non-attached to outcome, and you are energetically open. Life mirrors back. Ready. Life responds. Path unfold. Next step appear. And you simply allow your soul to lead, guided by your intuition, not thought, connected to your soul voice that go beyond logic. It's not about safety. It's more about joy. It's more about, does this light me up? Is this my true desire? Is this something that I would love to experience? Can you feel that energetic guidance versus your logic assessment of risk and safety? Is it safe or is it not? Versus, does this light me up? Does this expand me? Is this my true desire? Can you feel that difference? So much more alive. And here is the most interesting thing. When it comes to conditioning, it's learned. It's outside in. If someone tell you, you learn it repeatedly, it become your knowing. But actually, it's a conditioning. For the soul, remembrance, nothing outside, untrue, can be conditioned into your soul. Your soul doesn't allow it. It is not the truth. Your soul don't allow it. It's like, it's just not true. It's a condition. This is not my essence. So your soul doesn't allow conditioning. That's why the soul is remembering. Belief and faith are beautiful. When you have fear, you want to shift your fear back. I will start to believe this. I will start to have faith this. However, whether it's to believe something or to have faith in something, it still requires you energetically to hold the focus, to hold the vision, to keep choosing it, to keep reaffirming it, which is energy. Is used. Try it with me. I believe the sky is blue. Versus, I know the sky is blue. Which one energetically feel more open, feel more relaxed? I know. The energy of I know is just natural, open. To believe in something is still required effort to hold it. Knowing is effortless. Knowing is quiet, is stable, is unshakable, is your truth, is as natural as breathing. I mean, ask yourself, do you need to exert any energy in knowing the sky is blue? You don't. In fact, to exert energy in knowing it sounds so ridiculous, right? So, now, let's feel this contrast. Conditioning, remembering. Running on ego base, operating system, and soul-led living operating system. So, I'm going to now share with you in relationship and in money how it shows up. So you can recognize these energies in your own body and experiences after this. So, in relationship, survival energy in relationship, ego-based living in relationship sounds like this. If you love me, you buy me this. If you love me, you spend this amount of time with me. Your worth, your decision, your emotional stability is tied to someone else proving it to you. Conditional love. How many can relate? Can you relate? I certainly can relate. This is the past version of me. The proof to me you love me. So knowing in relationship sounds like, I know I am loved. I know I am worthy. I know who I am in this connection. Whether you text me today or tomorrow, my center does not move. It's not waiting for proof. I'm just staying in this openness. And because you are open, you are not in that chasing, prove to me energy. You actually can receive more love, more freely. Because you are centered. When you are centered, you are grounded. When you are grounded, you have the capacity to stay open, like the tree. Now, in money, how does ego-based living look like in money? You only feel relaxed and secure when you see a certain amount of money in your bank account. You hold off buying even the small things that you need because you are afraid if you spend this money, money won't come in. So this is ego-based. Can you feel is that I want it, but I'm not feeling safe in spending it because I'm afraid not having enough. Or you're waiting for a number to show up in your bank account to start feel, oh, now I can feel safe. Now I feel abundance. Now I feel happy. Now I can relax. I feel relief. Which is all ego-based living. Always waiting for something outside to influence how you feel, to dictate how you feel, to dictate your worth is energy draining. Soul-led living. You buy the groceries. You spend money on your needs because you know you are always supported and because you are not holding money as hostage to prove itself, it now has space to flow to you. And from that openness, money flows to you more easily. Can you feel the difference? It's your energy openness that allows you to receive more, receive more freely. Because you are not hoarding from fear. You are connecting. You are allowing yourself to connect to the abundance to receive. And there is, you know you are supported. You don't know how the money comes in, but you know you are supported. You know the money will show up, but you don't know how, you don't know when. That is the main difference from soul-led to ego. Soul-led living is a lot of possibilities. That you just don't know how the universe arrange things, but you just know it'll be manifested. You just know it'll show up. You don't allow your life circumstances to limit you from doing what lights you up, from honoring your desires, from loving yourself deeper. This is soul-led living. Ego-based living, you want to love yourself deeper. You want to experience freedom, experience joy, but you don't feel safe to act, to move, until the outside external give you the evidence. Waiting, proving, trying to control the external, the life circumstances to be the way you want in order to feel good about yourself, in order to feel relaxed with your bank account, in order to feel recognized in love relationship. Can you feel the energetic difference, the energetic contrast? One is so draining and one is just so much more light. So in closing, using this analogy for you to integrate all this together, you are now in your car driving on your journey. Living from ego is like you are driving with a broken compass. You feel lost at the crossroad, wobbling between choices. Should I go right or should I go left? And this confusion makes you stuck in one spot. Procrastinating, decision paralysis. This instability traps you. You stay where you are. You have a car, you have the potential, but you don't have the freedom to move. You are imprisoned by indecision, by your own judgment, by your fear of making a wrong turn. Should I turn right or should I turn left? What if I turn right and it's a wrong one? What if I turn left and actually the right is the right choice? This is living from ego. Can you feel how often you are in this situation? Unknowingly, procrastinating, decision paralysis. Later, I'll think about it again. Later, I'll review and consider again. I'll let go this time, next time then I consider again. All these are just procrastinating mechanism. But actually, it's not you're confused, it's you don't feel safe to move. And this instability leads you into stuck in one spot. and you feel stuck, no freedom, energetically stagnant. So living from soul is like you are driving with a clear map and full tank. You know your destination. You have a clear intention with clear focus and expert navigation. You move forward clearly. You are clear of your choices and you are stable. This clarity gives you the confidence. You accelerate freely down the open road, experiencing true freedom of the journey. A wrong turn doesn't scare you because you know even you make the wrong turn, you always find your way back to the right path. Your fear of being judged doesn't limit you because you know who you truly are. You remember who you truly are. That whoever judge you, comment about you, you don't let it limit you and shrink your light and dim your light and hide yourself and give up. Rather, you know that is their comment. And you know this is not who you truly are. You keep moving. You keep focusing on yourself. Because you know who you truly are. You are rooted in your truth, grounded in your power. And this allows you to freely explore the spaciousness and your options. So this is how you walk with certainty in love, in money, in every area of your life. It is not about controlling the unknown. It's about being so anchored into your own soul truth that even in the unknown, you still feel calm, you still grounded, you still steady. Remember, living from this energetics of I know, even when your mind doesn't know the how, the when, or the why, it's the energy, it's the key that unlocks true freedom. This certainty, this deep soul knowing doesn't just guide you. Your soul knowing is your soul knowing that liberates you to move confidently, receiving everything meant for you. And so, this is the key to navigate life with soul-led certainty. This is the key that unlocks true freedom. We have come to the end of this video sharing. Thank you for your time and energy. And this video have supported you in the clarity, whether it is in understanding, in embodying, in integrating it into your daily life now, like, am I living from ego base or soul-led? If you are living from ego base, now you can shift to soul-led in your daily choices. Thank you, and when you are ready to dive deep into your energetics embodiment, I invite you to explore my offers, my services, how I can support you, your journey with my offers at my website, thedorikaexperience.com. With this, thank you, and I look forward to connect with you in my next video. Remember to subscribe if you have enjoyed such wisdom sharing and energetic transmission. Bye bye!